The snow began softly. It fell in lazy, almost hesitant swirls outside the window of Millie's diner. Inside, the aroma of coffee and frying bacon hung heavy in the warm air.
Morning, folks.
Maya, a young waitress with a quick smile, wiped down the counter, her thoughts drifting to the coming storm. Old Man Hemingway, a fixture at the diner with a face like a weathered map, nursed his coffee, his eyes narrowed at the falling snow. The bell above the door jingled. In strode Sheriff Brody, a man who wore the weight of his responsibility on his broad shoulders.
Morning, folks.
His voice boomed, a familiar comfort in the small town. He settled heavily onto a stool, his gaze meeting Maya's.
Looks like that blizzard's fixin' to hit us good this time, Maya.
Maya nodded, a shiver running down her spine despite the diner's warmth. Old Man Hemingway grunted, a low rumble in his chest.
Worst one in years, they're saying.
The snow fell steadily now, blanketing the streets outside in a layer of pristine white. The diner, usually bustling with life, was eerily quiet. A palpable tension hung in the air, a shared awareness of the impending storm and the isolation it would bring. Maya felt a knot of unease tighten in her stomach. The wind howled outside, a mournful cry that rattled the diner windows. The radio crackled to life, the voice of the weatherman a sharp intrusion in the diner's quiet tension. Blizzard warning in effect, heavy snow, high winds, whiteout conditions expected, travel not advised. Each word hammered home the seriousness of the situation. Sheriff Brody, his face grim, rose from his stool.
Time to batten down the hatches, folks. You get home safe now, you hear?
He cast a reassuring glance at Maya. The wind howled outside, a ravenous beast trying to force its way through the diner's door. Maya hurried to finish her closing duties. Old Man Hemingway, his weathered face a mask of grim determination, helped her lower the heavy storm shutters. Each clang of metal against wood was a stark reminder of the storm's brutal approach. Finally, the diner was secure. Sheriff Brody, his patrol car a beacon in the swirling snow, drove Maya home. The usually familiar streets were already disappearing under a blanket of white.
You stay put, Maya. We'll ride this one out.
Maya nodded, her heart pounding with a mixture of fear and gratitude. The sheriff's next stop was the general store, now crowded with townsfolk gathering last-minute supplies. He moved through the anxious crowd, a reassuring presence amidst the mounting tension. He checked in on Mrs. Henderson, the elderly librarian, and helped young Tommy Peterson carry a bag of salt for his family's porch. He knew everyone, their worries, their needs. His presence was a reminder that they were not alone. As darkness fell, the storm intensified, a roaring monster unleashed. The wind howled, a banshee wail that sent shivers down the spine. Snow fell in thick sheets, driven horizontally by the unrelenting wind. Visibility was reduced to mere feet. The power flickered, then died completely, plunging the town into darkness. Fear, cold and sharp, gripped Maya's heart. She was alone, trapped in a world of silence and swirling white.